What even is a Super Bowl, man? The Super Bowl, nobody wanted. Now, I know on this channel I don't really talk about sports at all, but I've been a fan of football, pretty much catching most game and pretty much every playoff game since, like 2015, 2016, back when I was like in high school. And never have before ever seen a dynasty that has been so hated, maybe except for the Patriots, as the Kansas City Chiefs have been. Now, a lot of people are speculative on whether or not the league is rigged now in the Chiefs' favor because like Taylor Swift and they want to make Patrick Mahomes the next best thing. I don't really believe in all that conspiracy theory crap, but I must say, man, this is probably the Super Bowl that I wanted the least this year, man. And I might not even watch it because I have no freaking dog in this fight, man. Like these two teams, I never disliked the Chiefs. I never liked the Chiefs. I think Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback. He does tend to get bailed out a lot of times. Specifically this season, like they're one of the worst teams that I've ever seen win 15 games, even with a 17 game schedule. They literally slept walked their way through the season and then, of course, got the first seed in the AFC and then ended up winning their two games and making it into the Super Bowl. And poor Josh Allen, man, 0-4 against Patrick Mahomes in the postseason. Absolutely insane. It was a good game though, man, but like I'm so sick of seeing Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. I don't know if not a lot of people probably already know the statistics, but I wouldn't know it went on Football Reference and look how many every season that Patrick Mahomes has been the starting quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. They has made the conference championship every single time. They're 5-7, or they're 5-2 in the conference championship, only losing twice. Once to the Cincinnati Bengals, and the other time to who did they lose to the first time? I always forget. The Patriots. That's when Tom Brady was still playing for the Patriots. They they've only lost the conference championship twice against the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots when they had Tom Brady. So only Joe Burrow and Tom Brady hasn't been able to beat them in the conference championship in the AFC, and they've only lost one Super Bowl at this point. And now Patrick Mahomes has a chance to three-peat, which has never been done before in the Super Bowl era. 3 consecutive Super Bowl wins. He's already been to more Super Bowls than Joe Montana. He's second all time for Super Bowl appearances as a starting quarterback, which is absolutely insane that he's not even 30 years old yet and has already made fucking 5 Super Bowls, second only to freaking Tom Brady. He's made 7 consecutive conference championship games. It is just absolutely insane just how dominant the Kansas City Chiefs has been in the AFC, man. Like, it is actually insane. And like I said, look at their statistics. I mean, 15 in points per game, 16th in total yards, or 15 in points, 16 in total yards. They had a pretty good defense this year, but even compared to last year, they're worse in almost every category statistically. And that's the year they won the Super Bowl, and they went 15-2. They won four more games this season than they did last year, which was actually crazy because, I mean, a lot of these freaking games had gone down to one score freaking games. I mean, or just one mistake on the opposing team, whether it be a foot out of bounds, a missed field goal, a blocked field goal, a penalty. Like, these games have been so close and they've won all of them, which makes people think that the NFL is rigged into the favor of Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, which I don't really agree with. I think just their teams have been that dominant. I mean, you got to think Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, it was the same thing. I mean, people were talking about how, Deflate Gate, Spy Gate, and all that crap when Tom Brady was winning with the Patriots. I think when people have like dynasties like these, people like to point the finger toward the refs or whatever excuse that they can think of to why these teams are winning these many games. And I agree, it's annoying because I'm tired of seeing, I don't like to see dominant teams. It always seems to be the AFC that has these dominant dynasties. But I'm so sick of seeing these dominant teams. And now once again, we had the freaking Kansas City Chiefs for the freaking third year in a row making a Super Bowl and a chance to three-peat. And a 7th consecutive conference championship appearance for Patrick Mahomes, who has literally made it every single year he's been the starting quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. Actually crazy. I mean, you can see right here, conference championship, Super Bowl, conference championship, Super Bowl, and now it's another Super Bowl. Actually crazy. But it's gonna be another Taylor Swift Super Bowl, I guess, man, which is, oh man. I don't even like the Eagles either, man. Like I can't stand the fan base of the Eagles. I don't like a lot of their players. I think Jalen Hurts is a pretty average quarterback, and I do like Saquon Barkley. I'd like to see him get a ring because he definitely deserves it, being what is probably the best quarter or halfback in the freaking league right now, best running back in the league. Obviously, the only competition being Derrick Henry really right now, and they've been a really run heavy offense, and I think that's pretty something that you don't see a lot these days. But I don't like the Eagles. I've never really liked them as a franchise. They're like one of my least favorite teams, probably just ahead of the freaking Cowboys for me. And like I don't like the Chiefs only because they're dominant. I didn't like the Patriots when they were dominant either, and now the Chiefs have a chance to win their fifth Super Bowl and their fourth one with freaking Patrick Mahomes, which is actually insane. It's actually insane just how dominant. I just don't like dominant teams, and I really don't like the Super Bowl because it literally could have been any matchup. Like I wouldn't have cared if it was the damn Chiefs, Commanders. I wouldn't have cared if it was the damn Eagles and the Bills, man. Like god dang, man. Like a Bill. Like what I really wanted was a Lions Bills Super Bowl because that's what a lot of people wanted. It's just how high scoring game that such a high scoring game that would probably be in a very interesting Super Bowl, but we didn't get it, man, because Josh Allen couldn't pull through. Lions got actually absolutely dominated by the Commanders, and then the Commanders get absolutely destroyed by freaking Saquon Barkley and the Philadelphia Eagles, man. And now here we are. I don't even want to watch Super Bowl. I don't have any interest in watching it. I don't like either team. And it's just going to be probably a three-peat for Patrick Mahomes, which would be kind of cool to see for the first time in the Super Bowl era, a team win 3 Super Bowls in a row. But other than that, there's really no interest in here. I mean, Saquon Barkley getting a ring would be awesome, and this and that. But overall, I mean, I just had to talk about this because this is just absolutely crazy, man. Like, out of all the teams it could have been, man, it had to be these freaking 2 teams. These 2 freaking teams making it to the Super Bowl. I mean, I just didn't want to see the Chiefs, man, again. I mean, look at this. Look at this, man. They haven't had a losing season since 2012. Where they had, what, Matt Castle as their fucking quarterback? Crazy, man. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about. A little short video talking about the Super Bowl, man. It's not going to be a very interesting one. I've seen almost nobody say anything about being interested or wanting to watch this. I feel like the only people who are going to have any interest in watching the Super Bowl are going to be the people there for the freaking halftime show, the commercials, and Chiefs and Eagles fans. Anybody else who has any love for football and isn't a fan of either team, it probably aren't even going to really care about the Super Bowl. And I'm included with that one. I'll check the score and stuff. I'll be interested to see who wins because obviously it's the championship and everything. But for me personally, I can't believe like this is like no one wants this. I've literally heard almost no one say anything good about this Super Bowl. And there's a bit of a conspiracy too about the colors of the logo. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it kind of does look kind of sus looking at the red and green colors. Green for the Eagles and red for the Chiefs, but that's just like some freaking tinfoil hat shit that I don't really care for. But anyway, guys, I just want to do a quick short video talking about the Super Bowl and what I thought about it. I'm not really going to enjoy it at all. I'm probably just going to skip out on it personally, but let me know what your opinions in the comments, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.